Hi everyone, it's great to be back with you again and to see you. It was wonderful to be together for Passover earlier in the week for our second night Seder. And I hope to see many of you on Friday, even Friday night at 8 o'clock when we have our community gathering with Noah Aronson as a culmination of our Holy Wanderers Week. I wanted to take just a moment to reflect on the meaning of Mitzrayim. And Mitzrayim is, of course, another name for the word of Egypt. When we talk about leaving Egypt, Mitzrayim, and escaping through the Sea of Reeds, and eventually after a long circuitous route, we end up in the land of milk and honey, in the land of Eretz Yisrael. But for us, Mitzrayim, or this narrow place, as it's also defined, can mean something very different. And I know, at least for me, that this has been the first day I've been outside in several weeks. At least it feels that way. And the weather out here is absolutely lovely. And for this moment, as I stand outside with you, it feels as if this is exiting from that narrow space. And I know that our tradition sees that as well, and that at the end of our time of mourning, usually a mourner will then walk a block around their home, sort of showing that they're ready to re-enter into the world around them. And I feel as we are leaving our narrow places, we're going into the beautiful weather of spring, that hopefully we will all have an opportunity to go outside and perhaps walk around the block just once. Or perhaps, as hopefully you remember, on Thursday, April 1st, I think that's Thursday, our Oive 5K and our high challenge begins. So it's a great opportunity to walk outside, to exit Mitzrayim, if you will, and to do it for a wonderful cause, which is to support our Temple Israel Taste of the Jewish Cultural Festival. And hopefully I will see you all for our first event, which will be, of course, that Taste of Purim. And if you haven't considered becoming a sponsor, I would encourage you to please do so. I know that it's easy for us to lose sight of some of the small goals that we have, but one of those, of course, is that this is our fundraiser for the year, and we'd love to be able to call this a success as well. As we found so many other ways to find small successes throughout the year, this would be a big one to have people come together and, even in a safe way, at least for Purim, put on our masks, right, for Purim, but come together and be able to spend some time outdoors, having left this space of Mitzrayim, of our narrow spaces, as we look towards the future. And I do hope that all of us have had the opportunity at this point to sign up for your first dose of a vaccine. We look forward to an end to this pandemic sooner rather than later, but we're also willing to wait until this is done before we engage in any activities that might put any of us at risk. But again, I wish you all a happy Passover. Please take a moment, enjoy this fresh air, perhaps take a walk around the block, or perhaps do your 5K or the high challenge. And all the more so, please consider coming and supporting our Taste of the Jewish Cultural Festival, which is coming up. And you can find the information, of course, on our website. Happy Passover to you all.